David Menzies for Rebel News here in Toronto. And folks, before I get to my update on the Nathan Phillip Square occupation, if you are able to, please go to journalistdefensefund.com. There are certain stories like the one I'm about to bring you today in which people react violently sometimes when it comes to bringing you the other side of the story. So if you can chip in a few bucks for the bodyguards that we need to bring these days, that would be most appreciative.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to see you. Have a nice weekend.
Do you support a free Palestine? No, you don't.
That's a nice Mercedes you got.
Right.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You just want a free change.
Well, folks, I am here at Dufferin Grove Park. That's near Bloor and Dufferin. Just a few minutes away, by the way, from Food Benders, that lovely eatery. And guess what? We were tipped off that this is now where the Nathan Phillip Square occupiers, i.e. the people who make up Afro-Indigenous Rising, this is where they have recamped. They were finally convinced to leave Nathan Phillip Square last Friday after occupying the square for 3 weeks. They vandalized the square, they put graffiti all over it, they urinated, they defecated everywhere, but you know what, I guess that's the thing. Boy, there's a lot of angry people driving Mercedes down here today. The horn's working. Have you tried the headlights? Huh? What?
Go.
Oh, we're on a public sidewalk, sir.
Go. Rebel News?
Yeah.
Gone.
Why is that, sir? We're on a public sidewalk.
Bunch of racist pieces of garbage.
Oh, that's a nice Mercedes. AMG, I'm impressed. How'd you get the coin for that? The point here, folks, is that here at Dufferin Grove Park, the Afro-Indigenous Rising has camped out illegally for at least a week. And it makes you wonder, is this what we're down to in John Tory's sanctuary city when it comes to illegal encampments? Is it a game of whack-a-mole? We boot them off Nathan Phillip Square and they come to another public park, namely Dufferin Grove. Now, I did reach out to Brad Ross. He is the spokesman for the City of Toronto. I was curious if, the city is going to, I don't know, enact the law of the land by removing overnight campers from a park, and several overnights, I should add. And this was the response I got from Mr. Ross. Hi, David. There is a group there, yes, some of whom may have been at Nathan Phillip Square. That's not entirely clear. The city does not permit camping in its parks and will be taking appropriate action to ensure the group decamps as quickly and peacefully as possible. Now, the question arises, folks, what is the City of Toronto's definition of quickly? I mean, if we're talking geological time in which a millennium is a blink of an eyelash, yeah, that's pretty quick. But like I said, they've been here for at least a week, and there is absolutely no sign that they are going to be told to leave. A bittersweet irony, isn't it, folks, that the city will take days, even weeks, to get rid of illegal campers, whether it's at Nathan Phillip Square or here at Dufferin Grove Park. Yet when it comes to somebody, a tax-paying citizen, violating one of those Wuhan virus bylaws, oh, justice is swift. You get that $880 ticket, no ifs, ands, or buts. And John Tory even takes to Twitter to brag about it, even though the mayor himself on several occasions has violated those Wuhan virus bylaws himself. But as the saying goes, one law for me, one law for thee. Now, this is a hostile group. There is no sense trying to get a comment from them. They know we're here, so if they want to come up on camera, that's fine. And I'm not making this up, folks. You may recall some of our previous visits to Nathan Phillip Square when we tried to get a comment from some of these people here. Check it out.
How are you? You tell me, my friend.
I don't know. You look.
Sounds like we're all pretty sick, aren't we?
Get out of here.
We're all sick, my friend.
Get out of here, man.
Touch me.
Give us space.
Fucking touch me.
Give us
I'm in a
space.
public square, man.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. I gave you enough.
What the hell?
I swear to God, don't touch my guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't touch me again, buddy.
Yeah, so they like to do their talking with their fists, and quite frankly, I don't see any benefit in that. So the other thing I noticed, there is at the blue and white tent, it says Speaker's Corner. The word speakers has been covered up by part of the tent. The iconic Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park in London. That's where you go with a soapbox and basically you talk about anything. But as we saw from these louts, these aren't people in favor of freedom of expression, freedom of the press, freedom of speech. These are censors. These are the cancel culture people. They shut you down. Oh, sure, you can speak if you wish, but it has to be their narrative. Otherwise, like I said, you are shut down with violence. But in the meantime, we'll continue to come back here and report on this encampment. The city knows about it. They know they've been here for at least a week. And apparently in John Tory Sanctuary City, they like to take their time and be very polite to people that are amongst the most impolite people I have ever come across. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Well, folks, bringing you the other side of the story does not come cheap. Sometimes we need security in order to bring you the other side of the story because there are forces afoot that don't want us to bring you the other side of the story. If you can, please go to journalistdefensefund.com. That's journalistdefensefund.com and make a donation.